Hi guys, happy Friday. Happy fucking Friday. So, I know you guys are not tired of this yet, because I don't have any death threat emails. So, before we start, continuation, the ending of the major Arcana. Okay, I can start. I fucking love that thing. Seriously, I love it more. I don't know if I love that thing more than my therapist or my therapist more than that, but they're both a good thing. Okay, where do we leave off? The sun. What are you guys doing this weekend? Anything fun? Anything fun? At all? Going out? Doing anything great? Going to get trashed? Drunk? Maybe? I lost my sun card. The moon, star, tower, devil, strength, death, temperance, lovers, the hangman, the wheel of fortune, the wee hermit. Where in the fuck did my sun card go? I'm missing a fucking card. That's very strange. It's very strange. I should not be missing. Oh, there we go. The sun card. Some of these are mixed up. I don't even know how the fuck I did that. Shit. Alright, guys. Okay. The sun. Gorgeous card. Another gorgeous card. Amazing card. Love this one. Okay, so. The sun. Okay. A child plays in an idyllic landscape. The sun blazes above, overarching all of the starry sky. Alright, the cosmos. The sun has been worshipped throughout history, and no wonder, for its very light can nurture or destroy mortals. Unpitifying sunlight forms deserts and wastelands. The depletion of our natural sun shield, the ozone layer of the atmosphere, has made the rays of the sun more cancerogenic. The sun is also the bringer of health, a universal disinfectant and healer. A universal... Seriously? A universal disinfectant? That's cool. That's really cool. Damn it, Norton. Sorry. Alright. It's cool. Alright. Where'd I go? Organisms hostile to human life, such as bacteria, mold, and mildew, are often defeated by the heat and the light of the sun. Oh, sweat the fever out. Sweat the illness out. Get it out. Okay, mental depression can be alleviated by exposure to sunlight. But don't tan. I used to do it because you get your vitamin D and your vitamin C, but you get also, those harmful fucking chemicals or radiation from the fucking tanning beds that don't fucking tan. Or you're going to end up with skin cancer. And I'm already very scared that I might have a part of, I don't know, on my skin. So yeah, don't tan. Bad idea. Bad idea. So in past centuries, Europeans perceived the Earth as being at the center of the cosmos. The center of awareness later shifted, and now we place the sun at the center of our solar system. Though the universe is not known to have a center or a boundary, the sun is center of our world. as we know it. A constant flux of creation, maintenance, destruction. I'll be right. Sorry guys. It's I don't know if you guys heard that. It's just not a good day. It's not a good day. So, the sun. Where was I at? Okay, yeah, maintenance and destruction. So, okay, the human community. Okay, archetypically, the sun represents the ability to reason, to assess facts, to be objective. The rational mind is a valuable part of the human psyche, but for the light of the reason can be merciless. A merciless ray. Intolerance for foolish sentiment, as well as hidebound academia, rigid philosophies that codify a flawed status quo. The ideal of the self-sufficient, complacent, self-made man are examples of social sunburn. Just like New York, you're sunburnt from New York. Once you go and you come back, you always have New York tan. So, an over-socialized, solarized society is less inclined to sympathize with those who are down and out, and more inclined to rationalize stinginess and alienation. What doesn't fit into the culture's rosy self-image will be mocked or suppressed. Lunar types arouse mass psychosis, the heat of solar passion, often disguised as rational solutions to social problems. Energizes mobs to act on the lunacy. So, tempered by the compassion and the insight, the rational mind is a priceless treasure. The Constitution of the United States was framed by men whose value of reason and knowledge transcended self-interest and personal emotional considerations. The insightful, rational mind allows us to use that prejudice is based on fear and negative conditioning. Blah. As the intuitive mind turns toward the unknown, reason prompts us to investigate. Sounds good. Science has gifted us with advances in disease control. For example, simple concepts of hygiene now taken for granted were inspired by the revelations of the microscope. I did not know that. Cool. Very cool. Where'd I go? Education and scientific institutions and doctors who rely on empirism and technology are in the realm of the sun. The child on the card indicates that innocence and candor are also forested by the sun. I can't read, you guys. I need glasses. These qualities translate into openness and accountability in governments and institutions, and patriotism, inspired by equitable government. I still like capitalism, the exchange of profitable goods for currency. It's simple. Whereas the Strength card refers to the might of the armed forces and the police, the Sun card focuses on honor, bravery, and glamour that these institutions can have. I like that, the glamour. Alright, so the individual. The sun can shine with brilliant intensity. The solar type can be filled with passion. Unlike the Piscean, the lunar type, a sun child will not hide or be lost in his or her emotions. The solar type relishes sharing all with everyone, and natural charisma ensures an eager and devoted audience. Leo, ruled by the sun, is the astrological sign most connected with the show business. Like lunar qualities, solar qualities are beautiful when balanced. Objectively, is warmed by patriotism and loyalty. Reason is deepened with intuition. A sense of right and wrong is graced by compassion. Tibetan Buddhist iconography. How do I say that word? Iconography, whatever, represents the moon as the soothing, cooling effect of compassion and on the troubled mind, whereas the sun represents the fearless and intense quality of wisdom that burns away the obstructions that prevents us from realizing the wondrous nature of the mind. The Sun card indicates a balanced, objective person with a strict sense of honor. As a companion, this person will be passionate but discreet and honest. I don't like the discreet part. Sometimes painfully so. The sun can herald a flamboyant person, a teller of tall tales, an entertaining and charming braggart. The glare of the spotlight is to this person rays of beneficent sunshine. I like that card. I really like that card. Fearlessness is a trait that all solar types share. The sun may bring a daredevil, a soldier, or anyone who is unafraid to fight for their cause, or for a share of the loot. The sun can be a physician, and was Asclepius, son of the Greek solar god Apollo. The sun generally points to good health. Children are born under the benevolence of the sun. The sun card may indicate children born to a woman who is past her childbearing prime. I like that. And a lot of older women are getting pregnant, and I think that's great. I think that's awesome. If they want that, that's amazing. So, meanings. Okay, light, openness, completion, warmth, satisfaction, energy, idealism, passion, education, science, patriotism, bravery, honor, children, medicine, a physician, contentment, joy, a happy marriage, a good friend, high spirits, sincerity, achievement in the arts, arrogance, loneliness, cloudy outlook. I love the sun. I still love the sun. An amazing card. So, the next card we have is Judgment. Judgment. Which in this deck is not so biblical, which I really like. There we go. Yeah, it is still kind of fucking biblical. Oh well. Alright, so here's Judgment. Let's see, you guys get a good look here? Camera's fucked up. There. Kinda, I don't know. She's kinda coming into focus. Very, very nice card. So, Judgment. People in fight, everybody's fighting all the time. Like today, yesterday, everything's just going bad. Everything is seriously going straight to hell. In a handbasket, and very fastly. And it's fucking scary. Like everybody is just fucking fighting with each other, and I'm not a fighter. I don't like to fight. I hate it. It's fucking stupid. And I just... Peace, love, happiness. Talk it out. Don't scream it out. Anyways. Judgment. Okay. 3 trumpets reach from the cosmos to wake the dead. 2 women and a man spring from the parched soil. A manacle breaks. What's a manacle? Is that like a man's manicure? A manacle? Manicure? No? Probably not. A manacle breaks away from one of the woman's wrists. Oh, okay. A spectrum of light is cast from the sun. Okay. The cosmos. Judgment depicts the end of a cosmic cycle, or the end of the cosmos altogether, and the beginning of something new. The miracle takes place all the time. A seed falls to the ground and decays, and a plant pushes its way to the light. I like that. I love that. The flood that destroys all in its path leaves a rich, nurturing silt when it recedes. Judgment represents not only the end of a place of material existence, but also the end of time. However, we concede this. How to understand. All but the most realized beings have no more idea of timeless or eternity than an acorn has of an oak. I love that. Though the unfolding of enlightenment is encoded within each of us, as the oak is in the acorn. I love that analogy. That is funny. Oh, it fucking fits. It's brilliant. Okay, the human community. What is up with the Buddhist stuff? I think I'm just going to go frickin' Tibet or India and become a Buddhist. And meditate all day fucking long. And then I don't have to deal with anything ever again. Alright. Buddhist teaching says, if you want to know what you were in a past life, look in the mirror. I like that. So, what has come into being sprang from the past, just as the immortals on the card are reborn in human form. For example, even strong democracies tend to focus on a single leader. Presidents or prime ministers, as our ancestors, bowed to kings and queens. We build from ancient materials, often without realizing it. The great Indian statesman Jawaharlal Nehru, I really hope I didn't butcher his name, I'm sorry, wherever you are, spirit, said, we are all, individuals as well as nations, products of our past. Call it hereditary or the cumulative effect of action and our environments to that extent. And it is a great deal. We are children of destiny, bound in many ways to walk along a predetermined path. The thought blends the feeling of X, the Wheel of Fortune, the halfway point judgment, and the judgment card. So we evaluate the past by examining the present, so the future will be defined by the present. Nero spoke of destiny, not as ordained by gods, but rather as inherited from formations of the past. Equality or inequality, or inequity, freedom of oppression or oppression, prosperity or disparity of wealth. We leave these to our children, our grandchildren, their children, the generations to come will be our ultimate judge. I like that one. The individual. The resurrection of the body is a tenet of most sects of Christianity, and the image of people in the physical form arising from tombs and graves is familiar in Western art. People of many other religions and cultures have focused attention on after-death survival of the physical body, as evidenced by the development of the science of embalming and customs of making material offerings to the dead. We could say that all this attention to the after-death body is simply a fear of extinction. Could be. Could be. Where did I go? We are very much in love with our bodies, unless extreme pain or some form of renunciation changes us. But the idea of a resurrected body is very compelling beyond a mere wish for survival. We are not souls with bodies as dangling appendages, nor are we processes of all physical. Whether we believe in reincarnation and karma, or in one lifetime that is judged by a god, or in a life with no after-death experience, it is obvious that the body and the mind are interdependent. So, what we do with our bodies and imprints on our souls, stream of consciousness, and vice versa. This is karma, or judgment. The traces left in our mind by good or evil actions condition us to gravitate toward good or evil, love or hate, compassion or self-centeredness. Judgment forces us to confront the consequences of our actions, physical and mental. Well, that is freaking, what's that called? Remorse. Where you know it's bad, you know it's wrong, and you try not to do it again. That's remorse of repentance. So, where'd I go? The final reckoning has come, whether one is ready for it or not. In a day-to-day sense, judgment indicates a transformation or a breakthrough. A sense of suffocating frustrations gives way to fresh air and problem solved. Abilities that have been hidden come to light. One is permeated with a delightful feeling of renewal, or rebirth, and rejuvenation. I could use that. Okay, so meanings. Don't know what this is doing. Why these lights are blinking. Meanings: breakthrough, transformation, waking up latent powers, atonement, judgment, the need to repent and forgive, rejuvenation, rebirth, promotion, the need to consider how one's actions affects others, stagnation, legal settlement, sense of breaking free of old repressions. Love that card. Love that card. think our last card is the world. The world. There's the world. She dances. Very nice card. I don't know if you guys can see that. So, the world. There's just so much fighting today. Oh my god, everybody is like at each other's throats. It's so stupid. Life is too short to fucking bitch and bitch and bitch at everybody. Okay. The world. Okay. A woman dances on a globe in the midst of the cosmos, surrounded by an angel, an eagle, a bull, and a lion. Roses stream around her. Off into the stars, she holds a shepherd's crook in her hands. The world, of all cards of the tarot, most integrates all that has gone before and all that has come. Like the other major arcana, the world card is interpreted by sections: the cosmos, the human community, and the individual, all of which outline facets of our lives. It's crazy. The metaphysical shines into human life. The society in which we live affects the most private areas of our lives. Each card of the major arcana should be seen as an integrated whole, with the world card especially exemplifies this. I've got some learning to do. Alright, the cosmos. So the world is the circle within the circle, and the circle around the circle. The world is the circle within the circle, and the circle around the circle. That's hard to say. It is the womb of the fool, the cosmos fully realized, the dancing movement of the human body, costumed and masked or naked, reflects the movement of creation and destruction. Alright, here we go with more Hindu gods. The deity Shiva is portrayed as Lord of the Dance, dancing in cosmic fire. A Quaker hymn calls Jesus too Lord of the Dance. Medieval Europe embraced the genre of art in which victims of the plague are shown following the Grim Reaper and a danse macabre. The rhythm of dance is the rhythm of life, and of death, and of the seasons, of the breath of animals, people, and deities. I love that. That is fucking awesome. So, the creatures that surround the dancer are symbolic of the four elements. The angel is air, the eagle is water, the bull is earth, and the lion is fire. The European genesis of the tarot is seen also in the fact that animals are symbolic of the four gospel writers: Matthew, the eagle, John, the eagle, Luke, the bull, and Mark, the lion. The shepherd's crook in the woman's hands also hints at an identification with Christ. I would see Christ as a Buddhist consciousness. That's how I see the all. The all. Damn ashes. So, okay. The world shows the unity of ending and beginning. The joy of the dance, calls us to the earthly existence, while the cosmos invites us to explore the unknown that lies beyond. That took a lot of breath. Alright, the human community. I'm still trying to understand why they put the cosmos and the human community and then the individual. What the fuck is going on with my computer? It's like shutting itself down. Shit. Alright, the human community. Sacred dance has been all but lost to the sanctuaries of mainstream Western religions. But elsewhere, it has a strong place. A dance as possession by deity or demon. Dance in praise, fellowship, or repetition. Dance as meditation. Dance as a reenactment of the drama of deities and demons. Dance as a healing rite. Dance in any context can be an act of joy. In a discloth, so at a prayer meeting, at a wedding, in a ballroom, in solitude. I like a gala. That sounds better than a ballroom. A gala. So the world is filled with suffering. Yeah, that's fucking true. And the miracle of joy happens again and again. Dancing, weeping, laughing, and hugging are spontaneous discoveries of the tender love that we have for each other. Aw, it always ends so sweet. It's always ending sweet like that. Okay. The individual. Okay, the Cosmic Tarot, in showing a beautiful and voluptuous woman dancing in the cosmos, brings the body to a divine level, while losing nothing of the sensuous appeal of the dance. Experience is blended with innocence, the two not conflicting but complementary. The world can indicate competition of a work of art, a school, of a business deal, or a term of pregnancy. All has been gathered and united. The result may awe even the Creator celebrate. How fun. How fun. I don't feel like dancing, but I would if I felt like it. So meanings. Synthesis of the elements, the cosmic dance, unity, understanding, perfect application of what has been seen and learned, completion, a wedding, perfection, success, fulfillment, the rewards of hard work, forgetting the center, fear of devotion, inertia, restricted views, lack of commitment, and lack of vision. And that ends the major arcana. We have done the entire major arcana. So, yeah, we've done all of them. Cool. Alright. Let me see here. So, since that's done, we will start the minor tomorrow. Then it gives you just a little, like, I didn't give you guys the Cosmic Tarot by Jean Hewitt. Again, get the companion book, very good. One more. I did not get to read to you guys. I keep thinking these ashes are like really cool emojis, like I told you the other day, and yeah, they're just ashes. So the major arcana of the tarot symbolize, as the name implies, the big picture. They can be seen in numerical order as a journey through life from Zero the Fool, blissfully ignorant child, to the world. The liberating, integrated person portrayed as a mature woman joyous in the midst of life. They can be read as a picture book of metaphysics from Zero the Fool, uncreated potential, to the world, full manifestation. The Cosmic Tarot book interprets each major arcana card first, with a brief description of the image on the card. Visual study of the card will yield the discovery of details that contribute to one's own relationship with it. Following the description is the section called the Cosmos, a macrocosm outlook of the card. Next, the human community views the card as the facet of a human society and civilization. Makes more sense now. The individual brings the card down to personal terms, showing life situations and types of people. I like that. Okay, the sections are meant to imply that metaphysics, society, and personal life are divided and shut off from each other. The aspects of life blended with influence each other. What is that word? I don't know that word. The something of the cosmos, the human community, and the individual can help us to see the wondrously various ways in which the energy the energy denoted by each card touches our lives. What connects us with our spirits can benefit our bodies. Our physical or our spiritual well-being is woven into society and on. Finally, simple meanings are given for each card. The meanings are often contradictory. What works well in one situation for one person can work badly in another situation for another reason. Alright, now here comes the reversed meanings. Okay, reverse meanings for when the card's far upside down in a spread are not given. Each card is interpreted according to its image and context. If one feels that the positive or negative value of the card is compromised or blocked by surrounding cards or by the subject of the reading, an unfavorable or favorable interpretation might be indicated. So they've woven in little bits of just the possible negative outcome. So finally, in reading the interpretations and descriptions of the cards, it is essential to understand that the pronouns he and she are used in reference to the gender of the figure on the card. The actual qualities of the cards are not gender-bound, except for a few cases noted in the text. For example, the magician is called a he. The type described can be a man or a woman. However, the magician refers sometimes specifically to a brother, a male friend, or an ordained man. Quite interesting. Quite the interesting. Yeah, it's just totally interesting. So yes, we went through all the cards. All of these wonderful, wonderful cards. Very wonderful. All of them. So. Alright. And I'm working on those spell candles I showed you guys. I'm working on those. I'm working on like mojo bags. They won't be like, $100 at all. No, like $5. So I have that going. Veronica's Essence still is not completely done. I have some smells that I'm smelling. I don't know how to get that done. I've never made a perfume or cologne or anything like that before, so I have no fucking idea. But I bet I can do it. So, and then yeah, candles. Monday. Definitely Monday is when I can actually get out. So, I have one more witch's brew candle left, and that's it. And then the rest are order whatever. So, made to order. So yeah, I don't usually. Okay, I'm just gonna shut up and say it. I hate asking for anything. If you guys could just think a good thought for my family. Just think a good thought if you want to. If you don't want to, that's perfectly fine, because I wouldn't want to. I don't want to. But it's just, I could really... So anyways, clear this bad energy out of here. So refreshing. It really is. So, alright guys. I feel better. I feel a lot better since I got to talk to you guys in between each tarot card and that very small interruption in the beginning. I hope you guys can't hear that screaming, but actually I hope you guys can hear the screaming on the first section of the tape, or of the video tape. Yeah, I'm sitting here looking at all my VHS tapes. I still have a VCR, so Alright, guys. Everybody have a great weekend. Try to. And yeah, I love you all very much. Very much. And yeah, I'm going to be doing some major prayer this weekend. So, I don't know. I don't know. A lot of you know. So, just a good thought. Anything. Yeah. So, alright guys, I love you all very much. Very, 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 very much. So, never forget that. Or I will be very cranky. Okay guys. I will see you guys tomorrow. And we will start with the minor cards. So I can't wait to get into those. That's going to be really cool. So, I love you all very much. Thank you guys. Thank you guys for being there for me. That means a lot. All of you. So, I love you all.